Sunday. I hope that you're having the best Sunday. I'm having a pretty chill day today. At least I think I am. It's currently Saturday. My assumption is that tomorrow is going to be very lovely. What do I normally do on a Sunday? Well, I get up late. And then I pretty much have something to eat. And then I get on stream. On Twitch on a Sunday, if you want to come and catch me, I'm live. Right now, if you're here when this is uploaded on Sunday, you eager beaver, then I will in fact be live. I do a makeup session for an hour. I do like a get ready with me style. And then we are currently playing through Bioshock, and we're on Bioshock Infinite. And I'm having the best time. The best time. As I said, today is Saturday, and I didn't have like a massive lay-in today. I was up before lunchtime. Good for me. I was up probably closer to 10:30, and I had a nice cup of coffee in bed, and I watched RuPaul's Drag Race. For anyone that cares, my favourite queen at the moment, I think, is Utica, but it's hard. It's hard to pick. They are all pretty awesome. I just watched the episode where Iman and Candy went up against each other, and it was quite intense. I will say though that the actual like lip sync battle left me wanting more. It wasn't as I don't know, I just expected more from both of them, if I'm honest. I was a little bit disappointed, but still I feel like it was still a really good episode. I had a lovely time watching it. So and then for the rest of my Saturday, I have spent a good amount of time on Teespring today. I have sorted out some merch, which is really exciting. So far, I've been able to do mugs, universal t-shirts, lady shirts, and vests. So that's what I've got so far. And there's 2 designs. One for boobs, because who doesn't bloody love a good boob? I know I do. And then the other one is lovely jubbly. Which is something that apparently I say quite often on Twitch, and I had no idea. Apparently I say lovely jubbly a lot. So there you go. That's what I've been doing today so far. And I've been hanging out in some Twitch streams, and yeah, ordered some samples of the merch. Looking forward to it arriving, hoping it's as good as it looked on paper. I started this particular build. It was between 2, and they were both quite ambitious, to be fair. This one is incredibly modern. The other one was a lot more sort of woodland, whimsical, with nowhere near as many straight lines as this one. It was a lot more curved. So I wasn't quite sure which one to do. So I popped it in the Discord and asked people to cast a vote, and it was incredibly close. This one won by literally a vote. So I've never done a house this large. I've never done a house with this many stories. This was the first time as well that I tried to incorporate the new levels system that came in with the Snowy Escape pack. So there was a lot of like new stuff going on for this one. The house itself though is beautiful, like in real life. Oh god, it's absolutely stunning. As always with the Sims builds, there was stuff that I really wanted to try and do, but it wasn't quite right. Like the kind of fences weren't quite right, and the windows weren't quite right, but I feel like I got there pretty much in the end. There was a few things that I tried to do differently that I hadn't done before. Like on this front section, I tried to do like a multi-layer step going up, like is in the reference picture. But every time I dragged one of these steps against the current level, it just matched the height rather than staggering it. So I don't think that's something that you can do, or at least I haven't found a way around it just yet. Overall though, I feel like the essence of the house is pretty much there. I think one of the things I really enjoyed was the upstairs area. So the outdoor patio with the grass, and then the sort of like multi-layered brick patio outside area. I don't really know how to describe it, but I think that'd be really fun to put something out there. I'm not quite sure what. You'll see towards the end. I don't furnish the house whatsoever because that would have taken me an age. This particular build took 2.5 hours. So I've been able to speed it down to around, I think it's under 15 minutes now. So, I could not imagine then also spending all the time to decorate it. I wouldn't even know where to start. But if you do want to see me decorate it, leave a comment down below and I'll do a video, and I will try my best to outline everything in the home where I think it should be, and then be completely baffled, I'm sure, by the amount of spaces. There's so many outdoor spaces as well, which I really like. There's like the little sort of tucked away wooden area under there, which is like a nice little deck area. There's not really a large back garden to what I could see on the reference drawing. It looks like it's on a smaller lot than what I put this house on. So I think that they're trying to make the most of the outdoor spaces that they can because they don't have a massive back garden, which is completely fair. I am just chilling out today. I'm thinking about dinner. Tonight I'm having a curry, which I'm really excited about. I made a massive mistake earlier in the week and I'd put curry on the list, and I had said that we needed to pick up the curry sauce. And so Sam very kindly went out, he bought the sauce, he bought some nice rice and everything, and then he came back and I realised I didn't actually have any chicken. I thought chicken was the one thing I did have, and I didn't. So then we ended up like swapping meals. We had pie and mash instead, which was obviously epic because who doesn't love pie and mash? But yeah, it wasn't the chicken curry that I had in my heart, so we're having that tonight, which I'm really excited about. Do you guys have like set days for certain things when you eat them? It's like every week we have meat-free Monday, so we do a vegetarian Monday, and then we do Taco Tuesday. And then on a Friday, that 9 times out of 10 is pizza, because it's like it's the end of the week, we want to relax, don't want to worry about it too much, so it's just like pizza's nice and quick, easy, delicious, get loads of different toppings. But then throughout like the rest of the week, it's kind of like whatever we fancy really. Because I'm a grown-up, I had cauliflower cheese for lunch. Because I can. It's the nice thing about being a grown-up, you can just have whatever you fancy. And I fancy cauliflower cheese, so I had it. And I also had it with a reduced bread pretzel that was in Tesco's last night. It was 2 for 38p. What a bargain. Although I tell you, when I bit into it, I could tell why it was reduced. It was dry. So I had one of those. I ate the other one yesterday, along with my pizza. And some spicy nuts, and it was great. One of the things that I really liked about this build was using the platforms as the groundwork. So before I just put down floor, and I was a bit frustrated because it wasn't thick enough. It didn't look like it would stand on its own. It just didn't look sturdy enough. And then I realised afterwards you can use the platform. So I've used them a lot more in this build. Like in this part in particular, there's like this sort of brick archway in the build, and I had no idea how to create that. So I just put the platform on top, removed the walls I didn't need, and then did it that way. And I was really happy with how it turned out. One of the things that I found quite a challenge with this particular build was the fencing that goes around it, because they've got sort of this plain concrete, which isn't really an option in The Sims, and then you've then got the wooden element in it as well. And I was just really struggling to get it to work because I really wanted that curved edge. It's the only curved edge really in the entire build. It's just that front part of the fence. So, I was really struggling with it. And then this particular part was also really difficult to get right. I had it in my mind. I know that they do the vertical. What's the word I'm looking for? Perpendicular? Where they're... Oh gosh, I don't know. They stood up rather than laying down. So it was... I know that they've got this stood up sort of like thin planks of wood. But I was sure that they had the lying down version, and I spent ages trying to find those and I couldn't, so I ended up using what I did. And I think it looks okay. It's just a bit chunky. That would be the only thing that I'd say about it, is that it's just not quite right. It's a bit chunky. This sidewall bit's really tricky as well, because you can't put... Well, it tells you that you can't put a wall underneath the platform above it, but you can. You just have to sort of do it weird from one angle and then sort of drag it. It's really bizarre the way that you have to do it, but I managed to get around it. Couldn't find a gate that I liked. In the reference picture, it's very much like the roof above it. It's kind of like those slats, and there's nothing like that in The Sims at the moment. So I was then thinking I should probably put some of the hedges and stuff like that in, try and get that to look kind of similar. Like I didn't want to do any of the decoration, but I didn't mind doing very minimal landscaping, because the landscaping on it anyway is like really, really basic. So you've just got like that sort of mini little water trough area, and then you've basically just got some white flowers sticking out of some hedges. So I thought that'll be fine. One of the things I would love in The Sims that's on this build is on the first balcony with the white seats, there's in the corner, there's one of those hanging chairs, and I would love to have one of those in The Sims. Oh, I just love one of those anyway. I'd really like to have one at some point. I don't know where I'd put it. I live in a very small home. But I would like to. One of the things as well with this kind of build is you've only got the front of the house to reference, so you then kind of have to wing it with the back of it. So I just basically kept the same windows and just popped them all around, thinking that that'll be fine, that'll work, that'll be okay. And then I removed all of the internal walls, because I think if someone was to download it, it would be really nice for them to choose where the walls go. Like, I personally don't know where would be the best place to put them, and I think it means that people can be a lot more creative with it as well. And then there's a fair amount of these sliding doors as well, so you can get in and out of all different types of areas, which I just really like all the accessibility and all the little outdoor spaces. There was a lot that I did on this build that I've never done before, and I would never thought of doing either. So this was the original colour scheme, and I then decided that I wanted to change it. I didn't really particularly like the way that it looked, so I wanted to make it more monochrome, I guess, with more darker wood, whites, and then grey as well. I just thought that it looked a bit cleaner, and it all just sort of like kept in more with the theme, because the windows are black, and I just thought on the original picture there's a lot of different warm wood tones, and I think actually the windows might be a warm wood as well. But because I couldn't quite get everything to fit perfectly, I thought, I'll just do it all a little bit differently. And I tried to get this kind of like grating bit. Couldn't get it for the life of me, so I gave up. But this is the build, and it's all completely done, and it's out there on the gallery, ready for you to download. And I would love to see people recreate it, pop in some walls, decorate it. Please send them to me. I would love to see them. And as I said, if you'd like to see me decorate this build, please comment below, and I will spend probably several hours giving it a good go. If you want to come and hang out on Twitch, I am at Little Yum, and I will list my gallery and all the information down below, and I will catch you guys next Sunday.